How can we use real-time eye tracking to improve teamwork? Jad, tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you do.
So I'm an instructional assistant professor in the Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering at the University of Florida. And my work broadly is in cognitive systems engineering and human factors, and I try to use eye tracking to design better displays for teams working in complex systems.
So what's the importance of looking at eye tracking specifically?
So eye tracking is a unique thing in one of the physiological data that it has, which it gives you more or less real-time eye tracking data. So for example, if I know where this person is supposed to be looking, I can actually prevent some certain accidents from happening. But now as a team, it gives a little bit of a challenge. But still, it's really good in terms of trying to understand the user state and where they are. And if we can use that to understand where they are, if we can maybe redistribute some tasks, then maybe we can prevent several accidents from happening.
And what makes this work different than maybe similar work already out there?
So everything that has been done so far on the individual level was very much not understood on the team level. But it's still missing in terms of how can we integrate this technology into a system. And that's when I developed a new technology that's called gaze sharing. So I'm trying to understand if I take people's eye gaze as they're working on a shared task or maybe a shared display or something together, if I project their partner's gaze on their screen and vice versa, how can I actually make this technology happen? So now we go in not just from having eye tracking for individuals, now it's for teams and it's integrated in the display. And that opens up a lot of can of worms into how we can actually make this happen.
And what are some of the applications that you can apply this to?
Yeah, so some of the applications include aviation, military, healthcare, transportation, any type of a complex system where human error is fatal. And we want to make sure that since those systems have little forgiveness in terms of human error, what can we do to do that? So if it can give me the information that I need at the same time that I actually need it, then that's going to benefit people who are working together, who want to understand the actions of their teammate, especially in environments where communication might be delayed, where communication might be blurred. So basically having all those noises around you, it could be a good way to communicate without actually having to say a word.